time I was struggling with Catholicism and having been raised a Catholic, and I started to see this earn your way to salvation mentality. And I'm saying, that's really not what this is all about at all. And when I accepted the Lord in '83, I did it with all the sincerity in the world. And I've had wonderful men try to mentor me, and I never felt anything close to like an equal. And until I got into the environment with Voice, and I have people around me, maybe for the first time ever in my life, excluding my family, who live their faith, who I can watch model the love of God, who I can watch model using spiritual guidance to make decisions. I mean, it was a real eye-opener for me. And I really don't have any relationship with my brothers at all. And God has replaced them in my life with just an extraordinary group of strong, faithful Christian men and women, including men for me, and that's really a first. And there's a lot of work more to be done in me, and I don't have any hesitation about that at all. But God has done a miracle in me. The fact that I'm here today is a miracle. The fact that I speak openly about this is a miracle. And that's how God has been changing me, one day at a time, one event at a time. And I mean, it's incredible. The people that come around me, the fact that I can use those experiences of my childhood, it's incredible. I mean, I talked to a lady day before yesterday. I got an email from her, and she said, I'm sitting here, I've just finished reading your book, and I'm in absolute tears. You're an inspiration to me to not just survive, but to heal and have victory over what I've been through. How incredible is that? I mean, the goosebumps again. I mean, that's what my life is meant to be. I mean, I've had some real incredible professional experiences. And I mean, I was president of the company that got a drug to market that was a treatment for breast cancer and ovarian cancer when there was nothing. And if our little company hadn't done it, no one would have been able to. I thought that was the piece de resistance of my career until I started doing this. And there's no feeling, I mean, you go through that, you get an email like that, and you say, God just reminded you why you do it, and then he knows you're doing it, and he's on your side. I mean, they're just incredible feelings.
Tom's story is not unique. There are millions of men like him who need the power of Jesus Christ in their lives for healing, hope, and a future. Don't be afraid to share Christ with your loved one who is sexually abused, male or female. Yes, they may be angry with God and resist at first, but once they begin to experience His love for them, that anger will be redirected to the true cause of their abuse, and the healing of their relationship with God can begin. Tom describes it best, so let's end the program by letting him tell you what God can do.
My name's Tom Scales. I'm 68 years old, and I'm a survivor of child sexual abuse. And if you're a man out there today, and you've traveled the same path that I have, I know the emotional cave you live in. I know the challenges that you have with intimacy, with friendship, with just normal everyday relationships. I know the guilt and the shame you feel, and I know how self-destructive behaviors just seep into your life on a daily basis. And I'm here to tell you that it does not have to be that way. I'm here to tell you that God has done a miracle in my life. And the first step for me was having the courage to step up and break my silence among people that I could trust. And I encourage you to do the same thing. I encourage you to visit our website at voicetoday.org. There are a lot of resources there. You can contact us and we will find resources for you. We will help you in any way that we can. It's a difficult step for a man to take because in some ways the sexual abuse that you experienced and that I experienced emasculated you in a way. It's so horrific that people don't want to hear it. And in some ways, you find out who your true friends are when you actually break your silence. But I ask you to step forward, take that step, contact us, and we will help you do it, because the transformation in your life, it's not possible for me to explain how different my life is today from just 3 or 4 years ago. The joy I have, the true friendships I have, the feeling of love and affection that I can experience that I never experienced before in my life in the first last 50 years or so before I broke my silence. These are important steps. No matter how old you are, no matter where you live, no matter what stage of life you're in, no matter whether you're an executive or whether you drive a bus, this is available to all of you, and it's available through the saving grace of Jesus Christ and your willingness to step forward and embrace it.